Hi everyone, welcome. In this one we're looking at both perimeter and area, so we're looking at sections 0-7 and 0-8 together in this particular one. Learning targets, we have two of them. Number one is I can find the perimeter of various shapes and the circumference of a circle. And number two is I can find the area of various shapes, including circles. So we're looking at things like squares, rectangles, and circles. Okay, so those are the two learning targets that we want to accomplish during this time. And let's first then look at perimeter for a minute. Perimeter is the distance around a shape or figure. And you basically just add up all the sides and get a number, and that will be the perimeter. If you're looking at a circle in particular, the distance around the circle is called the circumference. Okay, now let's just look at a couple formulas. So for the perimeter, again, you could just simply add up all four sides and get an answer that way. For the circumference of a circle, you're going to use the formula either expressed as 2 pi r or pi times diameter, and those are essentially the same thing. If you look at the formula 2 pi r, if you take the 2 times the r, that just means 2 times the radius, and that's going to be the same as the diameter, so you'd be left with pi times diameter. So either one of those will work. They'll give you exactly the same answer. So looking at these examples we have up here, let's look at the one on the right. So the one over here, we have two sides that are 8 inches, and we have two sides then that would be 4 inches. And if you just add those up together, 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4 is going to give you 24 inches. So that would be the perimeter of this particular figure. And again, if we had a circle here, whatever the diameter would be, we'd multiply it times pi, or again, we could take 2 times the radius and multiply it times pi to get the answer for that as well. So that's perimeter. Again, remember, perimeter is the distance around a shape or figure. Okay, now let's look at area. When we're talking about area, we're looking at the number of square units needed to cover a surface. So that's what area is, the number of square units needed to cover a surface. So if we're looking at, in the case of a square or rectangle, you're just going to multiply length times width to find the area. So if we had this length and this width, you just multiply length times width, and whatever that comes out to be, that would be the area. And we're going to have area always mentioned in square units. That's going to be very important that you label these in square units, whatever the unit is. So in other words, if it's inches, it would be 4. Say if the length is 4 and the width is 2, it would be 4 times 2 is 8 square inches. And for a circle, you're going to again this time have the formula pi times the radius squared. So whatever the radius of this circle is, you're going to square it and then multiply that result times pi, and your units at the end of this will also be square units. So I just want you to try a few of these examples. You have this information given to you here, and I would like for you to go ahead and work these out, find both the perimeter and the area for each of these. Again, remember, perimeter is going to be the distance around the shape, and area is going to be the square units that would cover the shape. Okay, and again, you have the formulas given to you earlier in this video, so please work these three problems out, perimeter and area, for each specific example. And please bring those answers with you to class the next time. And if you have any questions on how to do any of this, I would love to hear those as well. Thanks a lot for listening, and take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you very soon.